Yes, sir, we promised you a great man.
Andre, the China.
Hulkamania is running wild.
My God, what a run! It's not our world is watching. Are you ready?
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
The lace in your dress dangles my neck. How do I the death of the bachelor? Letting the water fall. The death of the bachelor. Seems so fitting for happily ever after. How can I ask for more? A lifetime of pleasure at the expense of the death of a bachelor.
I'm caught in my mind. It feels like my heart is going to burst. Alone at a table for two, and I just wanna be served. And when you think of me, am I the best you ever had? Say one more drink with me, I'll enjoy your side.
I'm walking the road, watching the sky fall. The lace in your dress dangles my neck. How do I the death of the bachelor? Letting the water fall. The death of the bachelor. Seems so fitting for happily ever after. How can I ask for more? A lifetime of pleasure at the expense of the death of a bachelor.
What up, good Saturday night? How you doing, puppy? I've got Doggo here with me too. You can see her. Look. What up? It's Temple Kuyan from the Place to Be Reviews, right here with all of yous, and of course, my brother, my roadie, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. ToneDef of the Clown World Review.
What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday night. We're here with a just kind of like a pop-up show out of nowhere, you know.
Yep.
I like
Yeah,
it. It's Saturday.
It is, man. It's, it's good. Godzillionaire, hail. It's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs, hail. Welcome. Mrs. Good Stuff. Hey, I've got a video package I'm going to have done for the end of the night. I know I got busy today. I apologize. I shot 7 videos and took a good friend of mine out for dinner tonight. I call her my backup wife. Yeah, so we went out for our birthdays are a couple days apart. So went out, grabbed dinner, had a few drinks, and jumped on author Stephen Walton's stream. Caught that rogue stream at the end, and then me and Tony were talking after. Said, let's just stream tonight, just for the hell of it. What's up, Good Stuff Comics Gator? Welcome. We got it's like a channel members meeting up in here. The Kazooians rejoice. They're here. Decals. Here, I'm gonna go. We'll go up right here a little bit. Thank you, Mrs. Goods. My birthday was the other day, but it was the 19th. But I'm just getting to celebrate it now. So there's the stickers. There's a bag of there's green ones in there too, but you're not gonna see them because my green screen. But yeah, so there is the kazoos. I will be sending those out. I've got some addresses already. I'm putting together like a database of them, so I've got y'all. So when we do giveaways and stuff like that, I have you guys all stored in. So yeah, I will be sending you a kazoo with a decal, and then one of my old pro wrestling trading cards as well, back from the Pete Daddy Dollar days. So yeah, that's what we got going on there. And tonight we just want to hang out and talk to you guys. We miss you. We wanted to talk to you guys.
Yes.
Tony and I will both be on Good Stuff Comic Skaters tomorrow night at 9 Eastern. So looking forward to that. I believe we're playing I think it's pop culture trivia, Tony. So
Nice.
I love stuff like that. We do the quiz here on Wednesday nights. You guys know that. You guys know. I agree. Are you taking requests for colors? I can if you want green. Yeah, I'll get you. I'll get you a green one. Good stuff. I've got my list pulled up right here. Tony gets one too.
Took me a second to realize he was talking about kazoos. It's like, damn, we ain't Hollywood now.
Right? Movie. Oh, we're doing movie trivia tomorrow. Oh,
Nice.
all right. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to order the expansion pack because they didn't have one for Do You Know Me. So Ruben actually DM'd me and sent me his info, so we'll be able to get him his kazoo out for Brahma winning the quiz last Wednesday. So Ruben, congratulations to Ruben Christopher Hayes. Tony, you met him in Vegas, right?
Yeah, yeah. Good people. I met a lot of people. I was surprised how many people ended up showing up to the meetup. So it's cool to meet everybody out there. Hail to Winburn. I believe they're just joining us. Nice to see you tonight.
Hell, Winburn. Yeah, Christian Bale is he's Gore the God Butcher in Thor: Love and Thunder. Where's the movie trivia, Courtney? It is over on Good Stuff Comics Gators channel at 9 Eastern. Tony and I will be guests over there together tomorrow night. So yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, we got there's new shirts in the store, the Teespring store. Yeah. So we got merch. We got kazoos. We got funny shows. We got great guests. I mean, our handsome faces. Well, Tony's handsome face in my avatar. But yeah, there's. I was telling you guys, I recorded 7 videos today. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Windburn's a troll, bro. Windburn's a troll. I see where this is going already. It's one of our buddies. Tony.
Yeah, my answer is yes. I think it was exactly the same as Breeze, just
It
without
was.
the talons. You know,
Yeah.
no fish hunting with Christian Bale.
Yeah, that I mean, true. That was it literally was like the same speech. But I mean, Christian Bale, I don't really give him too much of a pass. He's just a prick. He played a good Batman, but that doesn't mean he can't be a fucking douchebag.
Like, could he have at least gone off on a stagehand, on a good movie, something besides Terminator? What was that?
it Genesis?
Genesis
Or Salvation?
Salvation.
I can't.
Yeah,
Salvation because Genesis was the
Genesis
one
is the
with
reboot.
Amelia.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Amelia Clark?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I only saw that once. I didn't even watch Dark Fate. Like I'm okay.
I watched Dark Fate twice, I think, because I rented it.
Genesis left me fulfilled.
Oh, that one. Yeah, Salvation was horrible. What's that guy's name? Sam Whitworth? You know what I'm talking about? Sam Worthington. Sam Worthington. Something like
How
that.
many Terminator movies have there been now?
6.
Because only the first 2, maybe 3. I kind of like part 3.
3
those
wasn't
are the
bad.
only good ones, but it still kind of didn't. It was the weakest out of the first 3, in my opinion.
What? Which one was the weakest?
Part
out of the first
3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was disappointed, and they didn't do more with Kristana Loken.
Yeah.
The hot blonde chick. She was in that show She was the only reason I watched that show, Painkiller Jane. I was in love with her. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, they're gonna make her a badass in this show. It was all right. It was just one of those shows I just kind of fell off on.
Yeah.
But yeah, Winburn, to answer your question, they're the same speech. They're the same. They're basically the same person, same playbook. It is what it is. Hollywood, that's the thing is why would we let anybody from Hollywood virtue signal to us about anything? Look at how fucked up Hollywood is. Look at how fucked up all those people are there. I mean, You can call me any istrophobe name you want. You know how much it means? Nothing, because I'm not. And the fact that you throw baseless allegations from a place of insulated privilege means nothing to me. It means nothing. You're meat puppets. I teach. Like I said, I substitute teach. I have first graders who are smarter than some of these actors. They can listen and repeat things too. So
but then have real life experience.
Yeah, and these people, most of them are straight up just they've been that way their whole lives. They were child actors. Well, see, that's the thing, is like white dudes don't run everything.
Yeah.
They don't run everything.
Like, it's so weird. Such a weird thing to say anyway.
That is an odd flex, but okay. What's up, Glinzer? Silicone Dave, what's up? What's up, Silicone? Hail, Glinzer. He says Terminator Genesis was an Amber Heard bed present. I'll never watch Dark Fate. All right, Windburn, we get it. We get it. You're the same person that comes in here and drops all these things. Anytime we do a video with anything to do with Cat Pan Mediocre, here comes one of these. I feel like a predator. I have so many trophies of like banned like bot accounts.
I'm almost ready for Christian Bale trivia tomorrow over on Good Stuff's channel. So I say keep the facts coming. Like,
right. Thank you. Look, that's right, Silicone. We're living on the air in Cincinnati, WKRP. Oh yeah. I was just talking about that with my dad the other day. The old, like, my favorite was Johnny Fever and Venus Flytrap. Those, well, do you remember? Did you ever watch WKRP, Tony?
I remember it like on TV Land or something, but I didn't really watch much of it.
If you ever get to see the episode with the turkey drop, the fucking turkey drop, man. I wish I could show.
I will.
They don't show any turkeys actually dropping, but it's like they're calling a play-by-play of it.
Yeah, that's funny.
But it's hilarious. You got Les Nessman, who's like their hapless like newsman. Oh, it was. I thought they could fly.
Not to abruptly change the subject or anything, but all the time I hear this movie was good, but it wasn't as good as the book, and it's like I didn't know American Psycho was a book. I loved the movie, but I had no idea it was a book. I would read that.
I was aware of the books, but I don't get to read as many books as I would like to. You know what I mean? Like, I still have about 20 or 30 comics to read that I bought last year when I went to meet with Superfan and Phoenix Animation in Grand Rapids at the Comic-Con down there. The owner made a mascot of carp fishing game with Peaceful's carp. Effing Ohio River carp. Yeah, Windburn is a bot / troll. I'm just humoring him, letting him hang out. He's giving us Christian Bale facts that we didn't know we needed.
He's some scared Ukrainian kid. It's how he copes. He's just hiding in his closet, typing away Christian Bale facts. It's nuts. Deep.
I'll blame the white man for this. I don't know. I sound like the Count from fucking Sesame Street.
He has like the steps of everything going on over there right now traced back to Christian Bale's speech in 2017. Just obsessing over it.
This will show them to talk bad about Captain Marvel. Ha ha. I had somebody call me a homophobe on my Doctor Strange video earlier. Probably because I support House Bill 1577 or 1557. I'm sorry.
So Brett Easton Ellis is the author of American Psycho. He also wrote Less Than Zero, which was the movie with Robert Downey Jr. and a few others. I don't think I saw Less Than Zero, but I remember that movie, so I'll have to check that out because American Psycho was pretty clever. We
I
don't
liked
get many
American Psycho.
movies. Yeah, we don't get many movies like that.
Yeah, it's yeah, I need to
I'm not a bot.
okay. It's time to go, bud. It's just it's me, the count. I'm going to count. You can't handle the truth, as Jack Nicholson said. Bro, you're tired, Holmes. You're tired. Like you've been saying the same thing, like over and over, beating the same drum.
How are you tonight, Winburn? Like I know there's a lot of weird celebrities out there, and they say some weird things. They're not in touch with the rest of humanity, but I want to be. So how are you tonight?
Maybe he just needs a hug. You know, maybe he just needs a hug or a role model or something.
Hail 24 Eyes, good to see you.
What up? What up? I had a good time over there on Thursday night. That was fun. We had a good stream. Let's see, where's my buddy at? Winburn, homie, you gotta go. You gotta go. Bye bye, dude. There we go. Bye bye. Oh shit. So yeah, the count. I do a count impression occasionally, and like I said, when I drop that Star Wars video, probably Monday, you'll get to see. I finally utilized the Palpatine mask, so Emperor Palpatine makes a guest appearance in the video.
Nice.
Leslie's Leslie Jones. You mean Craig Robinson from The Office? I feel bad picking on Leslie / Craig. Hey, what's going on, Glenn? Well, Glenn Schroeder's in the house. What's going on,
up, Glenn?
Shit, Glenn Schroeder's in the house.
Silicone Dave.
Silicone Dave. Here's what we just did to Winburn. Winburn came in and we're just
Pay that shit.
take that. And he's sitting behind his screen right now, feverishly trying to create another account. Just when I blocked him, he did that. That's exactly what he did. He's been posting the same comments every time this guy. It's funny.
Yeah.
It is. Like if I could read the list of names, like the one screen name he had was "Stop stalking women. You're a stalker. Stop stalking women." I was like, how did YouTube allow that? Like what? So, somebody said they couldn't use Biden's toilet paper or Biden's butt wipe, but that guy, you're allowed to. I don't know. YouTube is a fickle mistress. She's very cruel.
Well, we're coming at it from a place of logic or consistency, but
Yeah,
like
right.
most social media, there's no actual rules. Like the deeper you look into
No.
it, the more it falls apart.
No, it's Thunderdome. It's just chaos. It's just
Yes.
fucking chaos. We got the show from Wednesday night. So you know how the movie The Magic Christmas Tree is copyright free?
Yes.
It's copyright free. I got hit with a copyright claim for fucking Jingle Bells being in the fucking trailer.
No, Jingle Bells is copyright free, isn't it? How old is that song?
Oh, Jesus. It's got to be, almost 100 years old, right?
At least. I'm going to
I mean, yeah, Jingle Bells has got to be that. I mean, but yeah, I was just looking through analytics earlier, and it's like,
yeah,
I was like,
1857.
yeah, we played that whole movie on the channel before. So for that to get hit with a copyright, I was just like, what? That was like the fall bro. I don't know. I let me look. Let me look at
It's
who
like
claimed it.
70 or 80 years after the artist's death, it becomes public domain.
Yeah. So let's see here. It was the Wednesday night show. Copyright claim plus one more. Yeah, it says Jingle Bells, William Henry Harris, on behalf of APM in North America, EMI Production Music for rest of world, blah blah blah. So it just can't be monetized.
Yeah, so why would you get a copyright strike for it?
It's not a strike; it's
Yeah.
just a claim.
Or the
But
claim.
it doesn't make any sense. The song is public domain.
You
Shows
can't
the whole
make
fuck.
money off of that, so I don't know.
It's like at this point, do I just trim it out? You know what I mean? It's so yeah. Why doesn't Elon buy YouTube too? That's what the chat's saying. Yeah, it is, Glenn. It is public domain. That the whole movie is public domain, which doesn't make sense how they could make a claim on Jingle Bells, which I
Yeah.
used in the trailer. It was in the trailer.
Did you
You know,
dispute it? Did it let you
not it absolutely. It's given me the opportunity to dispute it.
dispute
And
everything?
I do. They already limited the ads for the stream tonight, which is funny. I think it's because I said fuck so many times. But whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I like from what I hear you gotta dispute everything because like
Mm-hmm.
eventually you'll go under like a breaker list or something, and then they'll try to get you for everything.
Yep. And that's what I usually do. I usually just I'll challenge every fucking thing they have and get a review on it because I'm not dealing with that. It's half of it's bullshit. You know. They just they move the goalposts, and that's like a common theme with all of these platforms, which are well, you and I have had this discussion. Like they don't act like platforms now. They act like publishers.
Yep.
And that's not what their intent is. And then you have the people that say, well, they're a private company, huh? Didn't you say private companies
But
can do whatever they want?
they're receiving the protections, the federal protections of a platform while acting like publishers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you're either, the phone company or a magazine. You got to pick between one or the other. Can't have both. But
Yeah,
they
it
probably
doesn't.
have. Yeah, they probably have
Oh,
dirt on everyone who could legislate anything against them anyway. So, like any of the
yeah.
yeah. So, and nothing's gonna change. Black pill.
You are black pilled, man. Do you need a hug? Do you need me to come over there and give you a hug?
I think I do. I'll show you on the doll where social media touched me.
Yeah, show me on the doll. I can't grab. Where's one of my action figures? Let's grab the dog. Natty, come here. She's fucking laying down. She ain't doing.
Hurry, don't be lazy. What are you
Yes.
doing there, bud?
So Glenzer says you're going to get a copyright strike for your Tigers hat, for the WKRP sign, and for the kazoo music.
Right? They're just they're insane with that. There's been songs I've used in videos and never had any issue, and then I'll use it for like a second longer, and bam, it gets. I'm like, what the fuck, I mean, the half of the talk bed music I use in my videos is either the Nitro or the Thunder music, and
Yeah.
I've never once had an issue for that. And I'll run that for a half-hour video. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
the rules don't make sense. Like Bill Murray said, it's mass hysteria. Cats and dogs living together in harmony. You know, it is. None of it makes fucking sense.
No. But it would be nice if, like, well, I mean, I guess you could demonetize the video and it won't happen, but it's like, damn, dude, buy a blanket license or something for your creators, you know?
Yeah, you know, because
Something.
let's face it, their music library leaves something to be desired for the most part.
Yep.
You know, I've been lucky enough to find some like decent copyright free synthwave stuff, or at least it's never got claimed, so that I use occasionally because I just really like synthwave. So if you couldn't tell by some of the backgrounds and stuff that I use in my videos, but yeah, no, YouTube, like you said, Tony, they could buy a blanket license, but
Yeah. Like, they want to be taken, like, they want shows on here.
yeah,
They want, like, actual shows on here, but it's like, well, you got to take it serious then and let creators create. So
yep,
Glenn Schroeder says we used a part of Are You Sleeping as a metal clip in a song Never Heard a Word. Yeah, it's weird. It's arbitrary. Like,
yeah,
sometimes we'll play something for weeks in a row and then we'll play it one night and get struck for it. Like,
yep. Yep, that's the way it goes though.
yeah. You know, Garfield's gonna copyright Monday next. We're gonna have to just call it
Sounds
the
like
beginning of the week.
sounds like somebody's it's non-binary gender fluid Monday. Some other weirdo just came out as non-binary. It was oh shit, who was it? It was some actress. Um I saw it earlier and I'm like, "Huh, that's something." Oh, I'm non-binary now. It's like, "Oh, is your career fading and you need something
Yeah.
to boost your image up? Why not be non-binary?"
I want
It's
to
like they're
find out
flipping in
who
and out. It was I want to say shit, who was it?
Janelle Monáe.
Janelle Monáe. Yep, that's who it was. That's exactly who it was.
Yeah.
Janelle Monáe.
I don't want to
Yep.
call her a zero if she's actually a one. At least that
Right?
specific day. Yes. So yeah, Glenzer says YouTube about to give me a copyright strike and I never posted a video.
See? That's how they are. That's
And
how
yet
they are.
Courtney follows up with the Garfield copywriting Monday from Godzillionaire with or lasagna. Very good. You better not copyright lasagna.
Our friend's back. Is clear-headed this time. Highlight their comment so I can read it. I want to read it. Let me hear it. Hang on. Hang on. If your channel remains just an echo chamber, it'll never grow, and you've been doing this for years. Time to change things up. Well, you've been trying to troll me like very, very bad, doing a very bad job of it for years. And yeah, I'm monetized now. You know, I mean, it's okay. You know, you could go create stuff and do your own thing, but we'll just say goodbye to this profile too. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Well, I was gonna say to them that yeah, Ghostbusters 2016 did make more than Afterlife did, and guess what? I'm not even gonna use the beer bug as an excuse, like they would
Right?
for a Marvel movie or something. Um, it
Well, to
just
be
kind of
fair,
is what it is. That last one was really bad, and it killed any momentum. Now, if 2016 never had happened, and we hadn't seen a Ghostbusters movie since Ghostbusters 2, I'm sure Afterlife
yeah.
would have done better, but
Yep.
that
It did. There was
2016 was so bad that people probably didn't realize. They thought it was just a sequel to it or something.
right, and there was a lot of people that were thinking that it was going to be, oh, there's kids and and it was good. It was a really good movie, and it had a female lead. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I wouldn't categorize our channel as an echo chamber. We have a lot of varying opinions that come on. Um, so yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. You know, I mean, like I said, you've been trolling me since I had like 100 subscribers, and we're a little bit north of that now, bud. So have a good night. Music
Yeah.
access and usage is a large part of what the mainstream. Yeah.
DC relies on it in all their movies. They show off the Warner Brothers soundtrack.
Yep. Absolutely.
Every other
Ghostbusters.
one.
Ghostbusters 2016 actually lost money, though. That's the thing. It lost money. That movie didn't make money, bud. Sorry. You're non-binary. Your shoes say so. NB means New Balance, you Nimrod.
At the rate we're going, New Balance is going to change it up to non-binary.
They
It's
probably
like
will.
white
They'll be like,
Skittles, you know.
oh God, I love it.
And they
I
made
love
all white Skittles out of like in the name of diversity or social justice or whatever. Like, damn, dude.
That's the opposite of diversity, though. Like now
Yeah.
they're all white.
Not a
Unless
good
you're
look.
unless you're Kerwin, it ain't all white. It ain't all right.
Yeah.
There we go. There's a sound clip for you. What did Oh, go ahead, bro.
Silicone Dave says if Ghostbusters 2016 was so good, it would have physically been in the box set. They made it a code redeem to reduce the royalty payout. It was I didn't see it all the way through, but it was bad what I have seen.
I watched, like I said, I watched that one twice. I watched it once when it came out. I sailed the high seas and watched it, and it was terrible. And then the wife and I said, "Hey, you need to watch this with me." Like probably about 8 months ago, it was on. We watched. I was like, "This is terrible. You're gonna sit here and suffer through this with me." And she's like, "Why would you do this to me?" And she's like, "They're just not." She's like, "They're not funny." She goes, "They're just not funny." She goes, "The jokes don't land." She goes, "Yeah, Chris Hemsworth's easy to look at, but," she goes, "his character's an idiot, and he's only there because the nerdy chick wants to bang him." I'm like, "Thank you. I like hearing that from a woman." You know what I mean? Because I was like, "Oh, you're just being sexist." It's like, so it's okay. It's all right to, objectify men. But, women, on the other hand, it's, and it is what it is. I mean, as a dude, you don't mind that. But, I don't know. It's funny. It's that whole thing was just funny because the movie was just bad. It was poorly written.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if it could have been guys making all the same jokes. It wasn't a good movie. It wasn't funny.
Yeah, it would have been shite with men in it.
Nothing was taken serious or. Yeah, it was just bad writing.
No, there was no respect paid to any of the franchise lore, mythos, or characters.
Yeah.
It was just straight garbage tier.
Communists ruining the franchise. So, Courtney says E-Type's taking charge, being a boss man.
No, girl. Sometimes you got to. I don't like to ban people, but this person is an idiot. Like I said, we've dealt with him. We've dealt with him. It's all right. It's all good.
So Good Stuff Comic Skater says, I've become ginger fluid. It's just easier.
Until they race swap you, and you can't even be ginger fluid anymore. What would that make you if you go from ginger fluid to being race swapped? Would that be soul glow? Is that what it is? Is it soul glow?
I can't say what I want to say. Like without Susan Waluigi striking your channel.
I'll just play this.
He's out of line, but he's right.
I mean, would you prefer a Jewish analogy, Mama Susan? Would you not? Never mind. I can use some kosher sauce. I mean, what do you want? What do you want? Oy vey.
So,
yes, it is soul glow. See, he knows.
Yes. Hail Frankie knows.
What's up, Frankie? Hail, brother.
So, Silicone Dave says he's never seen Ghostbusters 2016 and he never will. I'm basically in the same boat. The only parts I've seen was when my wife was watching it, and I was in and out of the room and saw a couple scenes, but it was bad.
It's a shit movie, dude. It is. I'm not gonna lie and say there's anything redeeming about it because there isn't. You know, it's bad from start to finish. All it's stereotypical, like, and it's written, you know, direct, or I can't remember who Paul Feig wrote it too. I don't think he did, but he doesn't know how to direct male characters. Like, all the men in this movie are either stupid, evil, or weak. That's basically and that goes along with every other intersectional piece of entertainment, you know, that's run by or written by activists. That's what the male characters are. They're all just weak or stupid or evil. Like the main villain is literally an incel, like who's fucking just. It's a ridiculous movie. It is. Like I said, it makes me angry that it's even associated with the three movies that matter.
Yeah. Yep. So Frankie Nose says, "You got trolls. I eat trolls and crap them out like Amber Heard on the sheets."
Oh, you got a lady in the streets and Amber Heard shit in the sheets. ScarJo in the streets, Amber Heard in the sheets. No, please no, please no. Can we reverse that and just take Amber Heard and throw her away?
I never thought there'd be pictures. Like, I never thought there would be pictures.
What up? What about? Hail, brother. Welcome, man. Welcome. Yeah, that's okay.
Do you ask
so
her to autograph it? Do you bring it to Comic-Con when she's there for Aquaman? And never mind.
Senora Heard, Senora Mira, will you sign this for me? I used to clean your sheets, you bitch. Pendejo. Call her puta, walk up, mas puta. Motherfucker. Amber Heard's like, I what?
Do you
and
remember?
She shits. She defensively shits and just slowly runs away.
Yeah. When Trump was president and everyone was suffering from TDS, there was an ICE checkpoint around her neighborhood in LA, and she had tweeted out for everyone to hide their gardeners, housemaids. Like, it was bad how she put it. Like, damn, girl, what are you trying to say? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
That well, that's like Kelly Osbourne on what was that? The fucking View.
Who's gonna clean your toilets, Trump?
It's like, you just told on yourself, bitch. Like, you just told on yourself. What are you doing? Oh, you sweet summer child. What's up, Parrothead? Quicksand Kicksand says, "Hola, pendejos y pendejas." What's going on? I think Quicksand Kickstand is the artist formerly known as Wookiee Supremacy, if I'm not mistaken. Hail Quicksand. What's going on? I like the name. Parrot Head, Purveyor of Means.
Do you see E-Tap, Mommy?
I do. I see that. What about Zaptum? That's a good name. This is the motherfucker that thought I was Egyptian. This is the motherfucker
right.
This motherfucker has been around for fucking years. And every time he sees me stream, you know he's just sitting in his house going,
I'm in danger.
because he knows he's going to have to make like 8 more profiles because he's going to say dumb shit and get blocked for it. It's tiring at this point. Here, we'll put there you go, homie. We'll put the Egyptian logo up there for you. So,
it's like Robert Lozier's great grandkid. He's got beef.
I heard you talking about my pop, Robert L. Fallosia. No, look, kid. Look, kid. I ain't got time for you to spell it out. Walk like an Egyptian. I'll get a copyright. I'll get that person on some real stalker. Oh, dude. Seriously. I love it. I love it. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. E-Tip in the pyramid about to E-Tip, Egypt Wakuian in the pyramid to be reviews. That's going to be our secondary channel over on. We'll start that channel over on Odyssey.
It's weird that that stalker dude ain't been around on Mondays for a long time, and then we show up on a random Saturday, and here he is.
Yeah. Just a pop-up stream. 15 people watching. Thank y'all for watching. Hey, if you're not a channel member yet, let me sweeten the deal here. Look, you've heard Dale shitting on the bed is pretty it is
And
serious.
it means it's serious. Like they're gonna
Yeah.
get married. I don't know.
Look, you've got kazoos, stickers for the kazoos. What more could you ask for? What more could you ask for? So yeah, no, this whole thing, and this is a discussion we've had many times. They're both bad people, okay? Neither of these two are saints, all right? They're not, and I don't mean bad. Well, in Johnny Depp's case, I mean he's his own kind of bad person, but Amber is obviously very mentally disturbed and has a lot of issues going on. I ain't making it. She's horrible. She's a horrible person. Yeah, he's no better though. Johnny Depp ain't no better. He's never beat on a female though. I will give him that. You know what I mean? When his exes are coming forward and saying, "Hey, like this abuse shit, like, nah." That's one thing. I mean, dude, she fucked him up. She cut off part of his goddamn finger.
Yeah.
That's some like Lorena Bobbitt shit, except at least it
Yeah.
wasn't his junk,
No, like it's kind of obvious he was abused at some point in his life. When she talks to him, like Steven Crowder played a tape the other day, and she's like, "Come on, Johnny, I didn't even hit you. That ain't even like why
Yep.
are you making it out to be like he's just weak and complaining?" And it's like reverse the situation. Imagine if he would have hit her just how she hit him and then mocked him and come on, I barely even touched you, and just you could tell she was a very abusive person in that very moment where she was trying to prove her innocence and frame the situation in her direction. It was just it was bad.
Yeah.
I mean, God forbid
Yeah.
anyone end up with this woman before she gets some help or something.
And to think Elon Musk nailed her.
You know. And he sure
Allegedly.
ain't in this situation. Yeah.
He said, you know what? He's Elon Musk. If he wants to get his dick wet, he's gonna get his dick wet wherever he wants. He is. You know what I mean? He's like, hey, you get the Tesla.
You know.
And then he was like, well, he paid part of that one legal fee for her, remember? He wrote it was like a $50,000 check. She was supposed to pay all this money to like some children's charity, and he paid like a portion of it for her or some shit.
I don't know. I know she was supposed to put money towards the children's charity from their like divorce settlement or whatever, and she never did.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's aware of her privilege. All right. What about Depp should have two-pieced her? Amen, brother. Like I said, I don't condone it, but dude, if she's coming at you like that, hey, come on, you got to know how to throw some hands, bro. Like if you don't even want to do that, just put her down, put her on the ground. Restrain her from cutting your shit off. Like
The
Johnny
Viper
Depp,
Room.
the Viper.
He owned the Viper Room.
He did. Oh, wasn't that where River Phoenix? No, that was Studio 54.
No, it was the
Viper Room.
Yeah.
He OD'd.
Yeah.
Embrace the shunk.
There's a recording of Joaquin Phoenix like fucking crying on the phone with 911 telling him to come save his brother.
Yeah.
Black
That
pill.
Family Guy said, and all we were left with was a hair-lipped reminder of what could have been. Joaquin Phoenix is a weird dude, but he's a hell of a character actor. Yeah. He's a damn good character actor. Why do you think Elon is trying to colonize Mars to get away from Amber Heard? Oh, shit. What Frankie say? I heard Amber Heard shit in his Tesla when she broke up with her.
Frankie, I was just thinking he sent that hot rod or whatever into space, and there's totally a big Heard turd. Just right in the back seat. Snuck it in before takeoff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I like what about's point here. He says, I don't care for Depp. It's more about it being a public example of defamation on men actually having some consequences. And he's right. You know what I mean? He's right. That's the problem. Is it's been perfectly fine for people to, you know, publicly, you know, this whole believe women and all that, and then, you know, all these fake cases piled up. So, you know, and then you get like this, and it's like she was clearly abusive to him, you know. And oh well, how could that? Well, it fucking happened. All right, so she needs to be held accountable for that shit. And like I said, yeah, I don't care for either of them, but in the aspect of it being like an issue to where it's showing that it's a high profile case of a woman abusing her husband, then yeah, this needs to be brought out into the light, and she
Yeah.
does deserve to be dragged for it,
Yeah.
much like she
Abuse
drug her
is
ass across those
abuse.
bed sheets.
Yeah. It's just like it's sad because in this day and age when all we know and all the examples of right and wrong that we've seen, it's like
Yeah,
we can't treat everybody on an equal level. Like people have to have privileges over other people, or
yep,
you know, and it's just sad. Like if somebody defames someone else, it don't matter what their gender is. Now that you know genders don't exist anyway, uh,
it's a
it
social
should be
construct, you bigot.
yeah, like no lighter prison sentences. No, I don't believe in the pay gap, but for real, no pay gap. If someone can do the same work just as well, they should, you know, they have the same experience, all that. Yeah, pay them the same. And from what I understand, that is how it is. But if not, it should be. You know, like let's just all
Yeah,
treat each other equally, is what I'm saying. You know, and Amber Heard. It's. I mean, I know they got to see all the evidence and stuff, but I don't know. Men do get a raw deal in certain, and women do too in certain areas. But this specific area, like, yeah, guys are usually looked at like if it's a woman abusing a man, it's not taken as serious, and it should be. You know, like,
yeah, they
yeah,
don't take it seriously though when it's a woman abusing a man.
yeah. But I mean, we watched a tape earlier over on Walton's channel, and Hail Judas Goat Barbecue. I don't know the whole situation, but Johnny Depp was pretty pissed off and slamming shit around and breaking glass. But then Amber Heard goes to shut the camera off, and she's almost smiling into the camera, you know? So she definitely didn't look upset. And again, you don't poop on the bed of someone you're afraid of.
No, no, I mean that's like, is that like your defense mechanism? Yeah. Are you a animal? You know, it's actually it's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, like it just okay. So like I said, this is not something we want to picture, but you know, work with me here. All right, so you're a grown woman. You're an actress. You're pretty much a world known. You know what, or known around the world as an actress. You know, for Aquaman. Um, no, I think she was in the Rum Diaries with Johnny Depp. That was like the first movie I ever remember seeing her in. But you know, you're basically like a basic bitch who somehow, you know, worked your. We know how she worked her way up, and you know, and the same thing can be said for some male celebrities, but we won't go there right now. For the case, this is because this is about Amber. This is about her. This is the way she likes things. She likes them to be about her. So you're pissed at Johnny, right? Like he's. I know, baby, I know. So you're okay. Come here, come here. If you want to come up here, come here. Come on, come on. No, okay. It's the dog. She's. Oh, you little shit. Come here. There she is. There. Say hi now. Say hi, goofball. So yeah. So you're so mad at Johnny, you're gonna get back and you're just gonna stand up and drop trow and just take a shit right on his bed. Like that's how we're doing this. Like that's how rational adults conduct themselves, you know, right, Natty? That's right. It's like, hey, oh, rough girl TV, what's going on? Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand how like anybody can be like. There's no coming back from that. Okay, there's certain things, certain faux pas that you can, commit that go against normal social mores and folk ways, but literally standing up and shitting on your husband's bed is, I know it's messed up, isn't it? Hi.
Yeah, be an
Hi.
adult and fart on his pillow.
Right, give him pink eye, you bitch. Like, what are you doing? You can't be a normal human being and just give him pink eye. So,
Glenzer mentions that Tyson Fury knocked out Dylan White today, and Tyson is racist.
was that UFC?
Boxing. Tyson Fury's a badass, man. Silicone Dave, equality is over. Overrepresentation is now. All a game to replace a well-paid and qualified person with someone they can pay less and demand more of. Yes, the surf class. Good stuff. Comic Skater says, has anyone tried the Tyson 2.0 Mike Bites? Ear-shaped gummy edibles. We were talking about that on Walton's channel earlier, too. You've seen those, right, E-Top?
Mm-mm.
Mike Tyson sells edibles now. THC gummies in the shape of Evander Holyfield's ear.
His fucking, seriously, like his ear?
Yes. Yes.
That's awesome.
And I forgot what the frickin' slogan is for him, but it was pretty awesome. Let me see if I can find those. Yeah, here they are.
What does I wonder what Evander had to say about that. You know what I mean?
See?
Oh my god.
They've got a bite taken out of them.
That is, I need to buy some of those. Holy shit, dude.
Mike bites.
They need to get those at the dispensary. I'm sitting here and I'm like, it's like, no, do not eat another edible. You just ate your third one of the day. Don't
I need to go get some edibles. I meant to today, and then I had to go do some things with my mom, take her to a few places, so I didn't get to go to the dispensary.
I've only got one bag left. I usually go buy like 6 at a time. 6 or 8, depending on what's on sale. Those the Tommy Chong ones. Now, there's only 5 of them in a pack, right? But they're fucking, this is the problem, is they're delicious, right? I think they're about 100 milligrams a piece. So I think it was I can't remember if it was a Monday or Wednesday. I think I took like 3 of them during the stream. It just, they just gave me a nice warm fuzzy feeling. You know, you want to eat the whole bag. I was at a wedding, and one of the other guys that was there kind of hanging out with us ate an entire bag of edibles, and then they kicked in as soon as we got to the reception.
And Frankie, I didn't know the context of it at all. All I know is he was like, I'll show you crazy, and like poured the rest of the wine into his little mason jar. And yeah. He was mad. He was drinking the rest of that wine. Yeah.
That's at least
my bad, dude.
Yeah, Pearhead.
Yeah, she could have went Mark Henry on him, and yeah.
Oh, I see what you did there. Oh.
Yeah, like, Hail, rough girl. How you doing? Hail, Jerry the King Waller.
We gotta hang on. Let me welcome Rough Girl. Hang on. Here you go. Welcome, Rough Girl.
Shouldn't you come out to play with the big boys, Ian? Because you're about to get a proper Scottish welcome.
What?
There you go. I've been looking for an excuse to play that GIF. Just because when that guy starts talking, I just fucking laugh. I can't help it.
Something about welcoming Scottish big boys. I don't know.
He sounded like he was talking to Lex Luger, because he sounded, you want to come out to play with the big boys, and Lex Luger said he was sick and tired of playing with kids. Dude, the second And the second episode of Nitro, Luger says that he repeats it.
Yeah.
There was the second or the third. He repeated it. It's like, why? Like, you could have let this die last week. Why would you say it again, Lex? Oh, no. Like,
Man,
why?
we
What are
need
you
to
doing?
Yeah, we need to take that, meme it, and then put under it Leonardo DiCaprio holding the beer can pointing at the TV screen, but Spacey's face right over that. And then the very small niche of people who remember the first episode of Nitro, they'll totally get it.
Yep. Those are our kind of people.
Hell
Those are our
yeah.
kind of people that would get that fucking reference. I fucking love it. I did that. Yeah, those like wrestlers say the damnedest things on the microphone, and it's always entertaining. Like that the botch mania. I used to love those. I used to use those that botch mania soundboard on the radio all the time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, dude, that shit was great.
The price
Yeah,
of
the fuck-
being live.
It's funny too because like we just did like TV tapings, but you say something. I mean, it's not like if it's not vulgar, they're gonna edit it out or whatever, censor
Yeah.
it. But like if it's just dumb, it's staying in there, you know. So it's like, oh great,
Yeah.
you know. I didn't really have any of those moments on the mic. That was one thing. Like, and I'll say this unashamed, but no matter how fucked up I was when I went out to the ring, I never fucking botched a promo and I never hurt anybody. So, or anybody didn't deserve it. You know, I never Owen Harted anybody, but, you know, like he did to Stone Cold on purpose. But, like I said, I potatoed a few motherfuckers that had it coming, you know, toss somebody out on their head, but, you know, fuck him. He was a yarder. He was a dick anyway. But no, that promo game is something that you either have or you fucking don't.
Yeah.
You can work at it. You can improve, but it's difficult to, because the crowd, it's just like acting. The crowd can pick up on that shit. They know if you're believable in what you're saying or not,
Yeah. You can't teach charisma.
No, that's something it's God given, and yeah, there's some guys that are great fucking workers, but they just can't talk at all, and some of them it's like they shouldn't have to, that's why you have managers and shit. But
So
that's enough about wrestling.
I've got a question for Glenzer here, who says actually Amber worked her way down. Glenzer, would you ever be able to do it doggy style with Amber Heard and not think about the bed situation?
Ooh.
Because I couldn't. It did, like, that's sticking. Think about this. Every person she will date for the rest of her life, every person that she'll make tender love to, and probably that person's parents will have seen her turd on a bed.
Or at least heard tale of the turd.
The trail that she left.
The trail, the Amber Heard trail of turd.
She's like, that was the Chihuahuas. It's like, it could have been the Chihuahua. Like, that thing was huge. The Chihuahua would be dead.
Glinzer answered you, bro.
Oh, I'll check in. Rough Girl says, happy Saturday to you, Rough Girl.
Happy Saturday, rough girl.
I'm
Happy
just saying,
Saturday.
I'm saying you can do it with her that way, but with that big, with that brown eye just staring back at you, I mean, you can't, just knowing the damage it can do.
Yeah, that's a problem right there, man. Like, all right, God, I say I'm into some freaky shit, but I mean, dude, like I have my fucking limits. Like that is,
Yeah, that's well
Just
over
that
the line.
that like okay, so I would say that I have dated a girl that I've dated a couple strippers, but knowing what and that's not even that bad. Like being a stripper, whatever. I was like 18, 19 years old, dating these girls, but like one of them did some film work, and I only dated her for a short period of time. What's that?
Shakespeare.
Yeah, she was a classically trained actress, in the Jameson School of Performance. But no, and I didn't care. I didn't think, but she wasn't going like, "Hey, I'm gonna stand up and shit on this bed." Like, no,
Yeah, like break out the saran wrap.
right?
It's
It's easy. It's
Shrink wrap the bed if you're gonna do that.
yeah, if you're gonna lay down some wet work,
What could
put some
he?
fucking plastic down.
Well, yeah, a grocery bag or something. What could he have done to cause and a plastic grocery bag, not a paper?
Yeah,
What
no,
could
not
he?
paper. That'll seep through.
What could he
Especially
have
if you.
done? Like what in her head says this justifies me pooping on
That
the bed I'm gonna sleep in tonight?
That's it. I'm gonna put a poll in the chat right now. What is a shittable offense?
Yeah, like
What is a shittable offense? Now, what I mean by that is what would make you as a grown, coherent adult enraged to the fact where you just decided, you know, to take a shit in a bed. I need to word this better. I need to
you're
word this better.
standing on the bed to do that. That's gotta create a little like incline towards your heels and ankles. Like, are you worried at all that it's gonna roll? Like, I mean, what could have caused her to poop on the bed, on her own bed, much less plus his? It's just
Here,
yeah.
all right. So the question I'm posing is: are there shittable offenses that could exonerate Amber Turd? There.
Like,
That I think that's a good one. That'll work.
yeah.
Are there permissible? Are there permissible shittable offenses?
I mean, is that what happens after like the stage where you raise your fists towards one another, or like?
Right. There we go. The poll's live in the chat. Go ahead. Yes or no. Are there permissible shittable offenses that could exonerate Amber Turd? So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and weigh in on that. We'll check back in the results in a few minutes. I trust me, I've honestly spent way more time thinking about this situation in my head than I care to admit. Because I really don't care about either of them, overall what happens to them. Like, they fell face here tomorrow, I wouldn't give a fuck, to be honest with you. I wouldn't. I don't care. But this situation is so intriguing for all the wrong reasons, because it highlights the worst in humanity, I think. And Amber Heard is a shining example of the worst of us.
These are the people
She
that are
is.
lecturing us every day.
Yeah, like I said, these are the people that are telling you you're an ist, you're a phobe, but meanwhile they're shitting on each other's beds and cutting fingers off. But I'm an asshole because I don't want to see Star Wars ruined.
Yep.
What?
Like, she probably got upset at Johnny for not liking her turd on his side of the bed the same way like Ryan Johnson got upset at the fans who didn't like The Last Jedi. Like, just a bit offended, mind you.
Yep. She took it as a personal slight.
Like, we went to dinner last night. We made that together, Johnny. Why are you upset?
He's like, you shit on our bed, you crazy bitch.
Like, I wonder if he thought in that moment where he turned the corner into the room, he smelled something funny coming down his grand hallway, and he sees Mr. Hanky just chilling on his side of the bed. I wonder if he wished he could travel back in time to his abusive mother and say, because of what you're doing now, my fucking Hollywood actress fucking girlfriend is gonna shit all over my bed. So do you think
Right.
of that, Mom? When you bring all these dudes home?
What up, Brightest Day? Science fiction audio books booked with Brightest Day. What's
Hell,
going on,
brightest
man?
day.
Welcome. Welcome.
Someone
It's just
else I
Mr.
met in
Hanky.
Las Vegas, along
Oh,
with
yeah, you did get to
Ruben.
meet Zach.
Yeah,
You did. You
good
did.
people.
That's we got a good community. Hey, the poll right now is with 10 votes, 60% say no. There are no permissible shittable offenses that could exonerate Amber Turd. 40% say yes, there are permissible shittable offenses that could exonerate Amber Turd. It's neck and neck, Tony. We're on the edge of our seats here, pins and needles. This could this could very well the free world could depend on the outcome of
Yeah.
this. So get over there. There's 15 of you. Get over there and vote on the poll. Write meow. Do it.
Frankie says that if Amber had any sense of humor, she could have pooped in Depp's isotoners. Or whatever. Those are gloves, aren't they?
Yeah.
Then in
Loafers.
his loafers.
His
And
hush
his
puppies.
his Birkenstocks. Now think about this, Frankie. In his Crocs, so it's like Play-Doh when he puts them on.
Uh, uh, uh,
You make little turd worms.
little turd worms. That's, yeah, that just made me fucking cringe. Um, Wait, what Johnny made Amber watch Mordecai? This this was her price. I've never seen Mordecai.
Worth it. No, I haven't
It
seen
sound
it either.
I don't know. It's just Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo. I love him. He loves you. Then vicariously, he loves you.
Judas Goat Barbecue. She did it because he said you never gave a shit about me.
And that's just fucking ridiculous enough to be true. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Meatloaf, I would do anything for love, started fucking jamming in the background, and she jumped up on that bed and did what she had to do to save her marriage.
she was singing it too. I would do anything for her. You know it. You know she was grunting it out, singing that shit.
Exactly, Glenzer. In the 90s, it was other people ODing outside of the Viper Room, not Depp. He just owned the
Right?
place and allowed it.
He just let it happen.
Yes.
For
River
every drop,
Phoenix was young, too. He was young. Like,
he wasn't even 18.
yeah, that's what I mean. And heroin and cocaine.
And Johnny Depp, yeah, speedballing, yeah, because that's good. I'm looking up how old he was. Let's
So,
see.
quicksand kickstand supremacy says, for every drop-dead gorgeous woman, there's a man that's sick of her crap. Pun intended.
Oh shit, he was 23.
Oh.
I
Well,
thought he
that's
was
the-
younger than that.
I know, I thought he was like 16. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
he's his own man, but still, that's,
Yep.
he had to
Oh.
have, because fentanyl wasn't even a thing yet, so he must have done a lot of stuff to make, and it's not like he was overweight or nothing. Damn.
No, he went into the future and got fentanyl from St. Floyd. Here, baby, take this back with you. You're gonna love it. Oh, I'm terrible. I'm a terrible fucking person.
Frankie says if she ate Chipotle, she could have blamed the little Yorkies. Dogs get diarrhea too.
My parents used to have a Yorkie. I know.
There's
That little fucker. That little fucker lived to be like 18 years old. It had like one tooth, had like cancer all over it, and one eye. My dad's like, you need to put this fucking dog down. My mom's like, okay.
Quicksand Kickstand says there's probably already worms in her poop. No, those were Weinstein tadpoles.
Is she a Weinstein girl?
Everyone's a Weinstein girl. Even Johnny
Har-
Depp.
Harvey's Angels. Can you see the intro to that? Harvey's Angels. Da 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 da. Harvey. They're all like, oh, Harvey. He's like,
Frankie knows says Depp responded, I'm not taking any shit from you anymore. He started filling up his big wine glass and looks over like, what the fuck are you doing?
you know, he had that goofy ass fucking hat on and 900 bracelets too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
you tried cleaning up poo with 900 bracelets?
my big wide brim fucking Joan Rivers hat kept Joan Crawford hat kept brushing the poop. It was fucking disgusting. It was stuck in my bracelets. Fucking Johnny Depp.
It's just sunken treasure, Jack Sparrow. She's like, draw a map to this, motherfucker. Yeah, Saturday night.
God. I'll show you a Requiem for a Dream, Johnny. I don't know. Was he in that? Was it Requiem
I don't
for a
know.
Dream?
I think wasn't Jim Carrey in that, or one of the comedians trying to act serious?
No, was it? I can't remember. I think it was Johnny Depp.
Godzillionaire, that would totally change everything. Do you think Amber made eye contact with Depp?
Oh, dude, that if she maintained eye contact with him the whole time, she's hard as fucking nails, dude. She's gangster.
Not only that, she lifted her leg.
Yeah. She was, dude. Yeah, was he in the room when she did it? Like, I guess I don't know.
She grabbed him by the back of his hair and pulled it, and made eye contact while she did it.
She kissed him deeply while she was bending a fresh biscuit out the fucking bed. This long, passionate kiss, and he stops. He's like, "Wow!" And he realizes she's taking his shit.
Good stuff.
He's ready. He's trying to say, "I love you," and he's like, "What the fuck is that smell?"
Yeah, he tastes a little bit on the eye. Yeah.
Oh.
Good stuff. Comic Skater says brown spots on the bed by Who Flung Poo.
Who flung poo?
Godzillionaire says back to the fentanyl, starring River Phoenix and George Floyd. Where we're going, we ain't need no fentanyl.
We have to go back, baby.
He's powering the time machine. He's just throwing counterfeit 20s in the fucking little recycling thing. Cleanser says Hollywood's truly a shit industry. Yeah. They are. Yeah, and that's the thing. They preach to us about what's moral. And like, again, like Harvey Weinstein, that's just the one they're talking about. He ain't the only one. Same with Amber Heard. Imagine the stuff we don't know about. And the stuff going on before we had the exchange of information and the internet, how we do now. Like, these people are crazy. They're just, they're not grounded.
Fucking counterfeit 20s in the flux capacitor. It's not working, baby.
Parrot said Harvey's Angels is better than Floyd's Angels.
Da, 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 da. This is a story of three young girls: Jennifer Lawrence, Meryl Streep, and Glenn Close. I don't know why Glenn Close. I don't know. I'm so fucking. I have issues. I'm sorry.
Good stuff. Comic Skater says she wrote on the bed with her number 2 pencil.
It was like prairie dogging, and she's leaning down enough, dropping it down flat-footed to like write with it. She's clenching it up just enough to hold it, but not enough to drop it. She's like, I practiced this, motherfucker. Oh, that's why we've been going through so many bed sheets.
Like, I wonder if it was spontaneous or if she thought about doing it a few times before she was like, fuck it. This motherfucker. Frankie.
Right?
Frankie knows says, again, if she had a sense of humor, she could have went in his 10-gallon hat.
That would have been fucking epic as hell. Like, the shitting in his fucking, in his Hamptons hat. Yeah, that would have been fucking beautiful.
Dude is, I mean, 58-year-old.
He's effeminate.
Like,
He-
but I'm just saying, 58 years old and you're in the news because your girlfriend's shit in your bed. Like, I thought I was over all of it, and I'm 40.
he's supposed to almost be a pop by this time.
Yeah.
You know, he's almost 60. You know, he's in the golden years. He's supposed to be enjoying himself. You know, he's got all the bracelets he could ever want. You know,
Yeah.
he's got his big 10-gallon hats, and I think he actually owns part of an island too, doesn't he? Isn't he one of those celebrities that owns like his own fucking island or something? Or he did at one point.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure Johnny Depp did own a fucking island. I
It's
remember
something
seeing
he
like,
would do. He owned the Viper Club, so he's always been into, like, you know, not
yeah,
being the promoter, I guess, but
Mm-hmm.
getaways for celebrities somewhere where they can go without being recognized.
yeah. So, yeah. Amber. Oh wait, what did Glinzer say at 10:30? Amber was listening to Snoop. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like
I was gonna have you read that.
when the pimp's in the crib. Man, drop it like it's hot. Amber's. Ooh, she's getting down on the bed with that one.
Godzilla.
She might have been playing the song. She was probably playing the song.
Godzillionaire lets us know that Depp wasn't in Requiem for a Dream. Amber Heard's turd was actually in the dream.
Morbius.
Morbius.
I was gonna make a glorious joke out of Morbius, but there's nothing glorious about Morbius except the very ending when it was over and done with, and you walked out and you're like, "What the fuck did I just watch?" But
I just like, for all the love Sony's been getting, they don't give a fuck about continuity. They blew it in Homecoming, a few different spots with continuity to the rest of the MCU. They fucking blew it with fucking that end credits scene. I don't even know most of the movie because I really don't care, but I just know how they introduced the Vulture and everything. It just, yeah.
yeah, it didn't make a lick sense, to be honest with you. It really didn't.
How easy would it have been to have him in the MCU and then show him switch dimensions like Venom did, and then it can cut scene to whoever running into him, or fucking Morbius running into him, and them talking about Spider-Man. Like, it could have explained the new suit so easily, and they're just lazy.
Yeah, hey, look, the Shatari tech doesn't even exist here, but fuck it. Why not? Why not? Right?
Yeah.
Right? Fucking Avi Arad. I guarantee it was Avi Arad, that swarmy little fuck. He's the one that fucked up Spider-Man 3. He was like, you have to put Venom in. You have to put the Venom in.
But to
like,
be
no,
fair, though, he should have had Venom in there, like, instead of Sandman.
Well,
The
yeah, but
fans
you didn't need all
wanted
three of
Venom.
them.
Yeah, I
They
know.
should have. They should have. Yeah, then they should have held back on Sandman.
Yeah.
Because he was kind of ancillary anyway.
They had, my thing is, they had to resolve Harry, and it's like, I think Venom should be the spotlight of the movie. So yeah, maybe save him for 4, but have 3 be about Harry's Goblin or something, you know, like,
Yeah.
I just wasn't a fan. Like, they didn't do a bad job with Sandman. I just didn't care about Sandman. I wasn't interested.
Yeah.
After what we just saw with Green Goblin and then Dr. Octopus, I don't really care about Sandman.
No, he was an afterthought, and that was no slight to Thomas Hayden Church, but it just, that villain doesn't stack up like next to, you know, like Venom, or, you know, or even like you said, Doc Ock or Goblin from the first 2, you know.
To be honest, he hit harder in No Way Home than he did in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, he was never in the studio at all. That was all recycled footage and shit.
Yeah,
I think he recorded some voiceover.
yeah, it was just it didn't seem, it was like, whoa, Green Goblin, whoa, Doctor Octopus. It's like there wasn't much to go from there besides Hobgoblin or Venom. So they could have
I'm
like set up Venom, and he could have even gotten the black suit in part 3, and then Venom comes in 4 or something. Anyway,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm still tripping that they can't do Rhino right yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, like seriously, why are we getting no love for Rhino? Like
Yeah.
that trips me out. Like it does.
Yeah.
We have got no love for all we got is Paul Giamatti in that shitty ass mech suit. Like I said, that's all I've gotten so far in live action is that, and I'm not happy with it. I'm not at all.
That's an interesting idea, but that's something you do the next time you use Rhino after you've done the actual character, the organic character, and then that's something they would have done in the MCU after it had already been tried by Sony or Fox or something, the whole mech suit. Like, yeah.
Yep. Oh, hey, Silicone Dave, Tony says Johnny Depp bought a 45-acre island with 6 beaches in the Bahamas for $3.6 million in 2004.
There's just a turd laying on the beach out there. Just a
There's
single turd on the whole island.
Yep. Take that, Johnny. Amber Heard is like out there just, she has a fucking dinghy and she just shits every day and sends one in to shore.
Yeah.
She's out there just eating fucking like
Message
pre-cooked
in a
fucking
bottle.
message in a bottle and shit. Better be a wide mouth Gatorade bottle.
Yeah. Imagine having that much money. Like, you can buy an island. Like, I'm not even saying that's wrong or right. I'm just like, man, there's so much other things you could do with that money. Like, who needs an island?
I would buy property, but I wouldn't buy a fucking island. It would be inland somewhere, and it would be fortified. It'd be a fucking compound like Waco, except without the cult.
Yeah.
Hail small time republic, requiem for a steamer. And this says Paul Giamatti did a great Rhino of Rhinos on bath salts. I love it. But no, man, I would have a fucking compound, Ian Malcolm walks into Johnny's bedroom. That's a lot of shit.
Got Ellie Sadler putting on gloves.
Silicone Dave says BLM needs an island with no trees.
Yes.
No trees. They don't get shade. They can sit there and think about what they did and all the money they extorted. Bastards. They brought that. Oh, go ahead, man.
No, I was gonna say they probably have enough to buy that island of Johnny Depp's, so, or at least what he bought it for.
Wasn't one of the mansions they bought like $5 million?
Yeah.
I mean, he paid 3.6 for that island, but that was in 2004 with inflation. They could probably still afford it. Why don't they? Oh, he got the idea to buy an island from Brando, says Frankie. Because Marlon Brando's example is one you want to follow, I guess. I don't know. Maybe early in his career, not later on, though. I mean, by the time he got to the island of Dr. Moreau, he'd pretty much cashed his chips in.
Yeah.
He had his feud with, what was it, Val Kilmer? During that movie. That was a...
Yeah.
You've seen that, right?
I saw it when it first came out, and I haven't seen it since. Like back in the mid '90s or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. I rented it when it first came out because I was like, I saw the preview, so I'm like, oh shit. I didn't get to the theater to see it, but I remember my mom would take me to the video store. Because I think that came out around like 90, like you said, like 94, 95. I wasn't driving yet, so I went and I rented it, and man, was I fucking sorely disappointed.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, I don't know if it's a classic, but I wasn't into it. I was like,
oh, it's horrible. It's a horrible fucking movie. Like,
yeah,
I guess there's a book I think it's based off a novel or so, which is obviously probably way better than the fucking movie. But yeah, that movie was a mess. That was a fucking mess. It wasn't good, like, at all. Like,
Frankie says that Brando owned an island by Tahiti.
damn. Think about like I wonder how much he paid for his, because Depp paid 3.6 in 2004. So I imagine Brando probably owned his, for quite a while at that
Yeah.
point. Just think about the inflation and like who do you call? Like, hey, like we have to call like I'm calling the Bahamas, like the government. Like, who would you call? Like, what, local, is this island for sale? How much can I purchase it?
Yeah,
Like,
and
how
it's
do you
like
work?
these are the people lecturing us about the fucking climate, by the way. Fuck you. Owning an island and shit.
Right? Let's see
Yeah.
where we're at in the poll here. We got 12 votes. Yes is 33%. No is doing down to 31%. There's 13 votes. So 69% say no. There are no permissible shittable offenses that could exonerate Amber Turd, and then 31% say yes. There are permissible shittable offenses that could exonerate Amber Turd. And it's funny, as I'm talking, I'm reading this. I know I'm loud, but I'm like, oh, I don't have to be quiet. There's nobody here except me and the dog and the cats. All right, cool. I don't have to be quiet. All right. Normally, I have to maintain a reasonable level, because the kid's bedroom is like next to my office, so it's like, but he eventually wakes up and stumbles in here anyway and says hello.
Yeah.
Not tonight. Not tonight. Him and mom are gone. My house.
So, good stuff says, smack that like butt good. It just feels nice, and ding his dingy. And
Ding
he
the
also,
dingy.
for Brando's Island, he says 13 people, 12 vote. Oh, okay. The
The poll.
poll, okay. I thought
Yep.
he was talking about the elector system out there. Like fucking Brando's king, dude.
Let's see, what did Frankie say?
Yeah, Frankie knows.
Brando has a resort, and it's still operating at a 5 out of 5 rating. Wow. Posthumously, Marlon Brando, the resort king. Look at that. What are shittable offenses? I don't know, things that Johnny Depp could have done to drive Amber Heard so mad, so enraged, to such a volatile state that her only defense was to defecate upon the very bed that they lie in together.
Yeah.
When Johnny Depp wasn't out banging Jake Gyllenhaal or Jared Leto. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I'd rather bang Jake Gyllenhaal than Maggie Gyllenhaal. Just saying.
I can agree with you on that. Totally not in a gay way, but yeah. Maggie Gyllenhaal, a leading lady, she is not. Like, Ma'am was more of a leading lady than her. Haha! That's a good Reservoir Dogs reference. I see what you did there. Mr. Pink. He doesn't believe in voting or tipping. Damn it, Mr. Pink. Now I'm gonna go. I want to watch Reservoir Dogs tonight, but I know if I sit down to watch a movie, I'll fall asleep. So I told Tony last night. I was like, I'm going to bed. I can't remember what time it was. I was late in bed. I fucking put He-Man on because I just got the whole fucking series. So I was like, I put disc 1 on. I made it through a couple episodes before the melatonin finally knocked me out. And I fell asleep to the soothing sounds of Scottish ASMR.
Man, that sounds nice.
It honestly was. I have the earbuds in. I have a sleep mask. I have a whole routine, man.
Hail another monster. Thank you for joining us.
What's up, another monster? Welcome, brother.
What's up, y'all? Relax. I'm here now. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Parrothead says E-Tap needs more wine, like Johnny Depp in that video. Like, I'll show you fucking crazy, and Phil a whole 7 fluid ounces of wine into your glass.
That's like me on an average Monday. No, I wasn't drinking wine tonight, Parrothead. It was Grey Goose and tonic tonight. It was goose and tonic.
I'll show you fucking crazy. And he gets his Pinot Noir from like fucking 2001, pours it in his $600 glass. I'll show you crazy. Like, okay.
Do you want to go out? Okay. The dog's yelling at me. I'm sorry.
Puts his $5,000 bottle of wine into a little brown baggie. I'll show you crazy, and drinks it out of that.
I'd take a vintage and pour it in my fucking Burger King plastic Venom cup.
She's like, motherfucker, I'll show you crazy, and goes into the room. What are you doing? Yeah.
You want to get crazy? I'll show you crazy. He's oh, never mind.
Like,
my mind goes to some weird places. I don't know why Johnny Depp would be pouring, a 20-year-old bottle of wine into a plastic cup with his thumb up his ass on the kitchen stool, and then Amber was like, "Oh, I'll see your kitchen stool and a thumb up your ass, and I'll raise you me and a turd on our bed." That's how that went. Like, seriously though, like as Parrot said earlier, like she wasn't even home when she shit. Johnny wasn't there when she shit in the bed. I still like the idea of her like kissing him and then him realizing halfway through the kiss that she's sharding at the same time, just all over their bed. Like that's the way I want to tell the story. I'm gonna do some revisionist history when I write this movie, and that's how it's gonna happen.
yes.
That'll be the climax, and that'll be the note we go out on tonight too. We'll be talking about, oh God, this is where our life's at now, but that's okay, because we're gonna wrap her up now. Let's see. So thank you everybody in the chat. We got Good Stuff Comics Gator, Glinzer, Parrothead, Another Monster, Frankie Knows, Silicone Dave, Small Time Republic, Quicksand Kickstand, Godzillionaire, a bunch of my channel members. Thank you all. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Guys and gals. Judas Goat Barbecue, Science Fiction Audiobooks, Booked with Brightest Day. Let's see. I think Rough Girl was here. It's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. Yep. Let's see who else we had.
Windburn.
Rough Girl. Yeah, Windburn was here. Mummy Etep was here. Let's see. What About was here. One of our good friends, one of our mods. What About was here. I'm scrolling all the way up. That's 24 Eyes. Outcast Owls Live was here. Let's see. And yeah, Etep Mummy. Let's see. I think I've got all the. Maybe we've got all the trolls. Yeah, Claire Headed was another one of the troll aliases. Glenn Schroeder was here earlier too. Mrs. Good Stuff was here as well. Then we went up and we had Windburn and Courtney Godzillionaire up there, Glinzer. And yeah, that's about the beginning. We're all the way there. So thank you, everybody. We appreciate y'all. We do. Hanging out with us on this Saturday night. Tony, you got anything you want to promote, brother? Go ahead.
Just catch us both tomorrow over on Good Stuff Comics Gators channel at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 Pacific. Check us out for Monday Night Going in Raw, right here at Etapiculian's Place to Be Reviews. Check us out Tuesday over on my channel, The Clown World Review, for the Monday Night War Retrospective. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're talking wrestling. We're talking about the 6th member of the NWO. We've got the Intercontinental title tournament over on Raw. We're in the quarterfinals or semifinals. We're in the semifinals this week. We're going to find out what the final match will be which two competitors will be wrestling for the Intercontinental title for next week on Raw. So yeah, and then Wednesday Night Live here at the Place to Be reviews. Yeah, so should be a good time. Fucking love you all in the chat. Love you, ETEP. It was a fun Saturday night. I like these weekend streams.
Yeah, man. This was fun. Makes it work, you know. Like I said, I had an open house night, empty house, and I just figured, hey, what the hell, you know. I had fun jumping on author Stephen Walton's stream, and said, fuck it. I told Tony, let's fucking, felt cute. Might stream later. Let's do this thing. So, you know, here we are. And yeah, I've got the Nitro from September 23rd will be dropped on Monday. I recorded, like I said, 7 videos. I released 1 today. So you got 6 more I'll be dropping over the next couple days. New videos into the week. And, you know, Tony mentioned the live shows. We got the member stream at 7:35 on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, an hour before the big show. So yeah, and just a lot more coming up. I showed you guys, where the fuck did this, oh, here they are. We got the kazoos and the stickers here. So yeah, and yeah, we'll be over on Good Stuff Comic Skaters tomorrow night at 9. So thank you everybody in the chat. We appreciate y'all so much for hanging out with us this Saturday night. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us, and we appreciate you for that. So I'm Itepakui, and for Tony ToneDef from the Place to Be Reviews, we've been here with all of yous. If we don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one.
I could do this all day. It's better to burn out than to fade away.
Then to fade away.